Good evening and welcome to Bellatini Art. I'm Jess and we are coloring tonight. We are working really hard to wrap up these two little cute things right here, these little flamingos. I got through a ton of the water last night. I've got some of these leaves shaded up here. I worked on background. I have tried to work on the two lovebirds here. I'm in here still trying to fill in some of the color. I added some of this color last night. I got to get it in here, and then I got to do the same to this
not
guy.
Found. Battery 90%.
Okay, great. Be quiet. Thank you. Good night. Hello, 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 Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Mandy. Everybody meet Mandy. I met Mandy the other evening in another live, and we've become buddy colors together. So be so lovely, Mandy. Not that you guys aren't always, but let's show Mandy some serious love because Mandy made it here. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up for me. Good job, Remy. Yeah, good job, Pup. We got to get you a piece of cheese for that one. He knows it too. He says, I did it, Mom. I did it. Yay. We're going to only go as long as you start barking. You start barking, you go kennel, okay? All right. Hello, Lori. Hello, Lori. I'm still jamming. I'm still over here jamming to the music. All right, so let's get started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah, so Sunday. What was Sunday for you? Tell me about it. I gotta hear it. We had a Keely eating orange duck. We had what else did we have going on around here? Oh, I'm already live. Thank you though. Yeah. I got done quite a bit last night on our buddy color. Do you want to see it, Mandy? This is quite the beast. I couldn't help. I have to get started because it's a beast. Oh yeah, I'm happy to feel free to ask questions. I've been coloring since 2019, January of 2019. Some of the people in here that are with you are people that have been coloring with me the whole way. I did take 3 years away from the coloring community and kind of went and did some other types of creative things. Sarah Art Emporium is my wife. And let's see. You can ask anybody about me. They'll chat with you about me. I'm pretty simple. I love people, and I don't know. My favorite pencil is a polychromos in general, but it's kind of hard. You'll hear me say, "This is my favorite. This is my favorite" about everything. So, because I love my art supplies, and we're kind of real around here. We talk about like real life things. I go by Jess, just Jess, because I really do not like the name Jessica. It just drives me flippin' bonkers. Yes, and Mandy did tell me that her husband's name is Jesse. So is that not too cool? I think that's too cool. But if you stick around here, Mandy, there's some really good people, all different levels of coloring, and we all start somewhere. We all climb the ladder and figure out things together here. We like to kind of talk about, hey, how'd you get that? What did you do? And we're a very hands-on community. We get really involved. We do have another channel challenge right now, and you can color any page you want to under the sun, and it just has to be within these colors. So the color is dark blue, steel blue, blue color, amber, and hunter green. It doesn't mean you color with these. It just means your picture has to reflect these colors. Once we're done, and unfortunately, my wife, Sarah, has never finished a page in her entire adult life. And so she has to finish her page. It's a challenge of her own. So none of us can show each other our pages until she's done. And so the whole group is like on her. But I'll tell you what, she started last night. She's doing really dang good. I don't really see it because I'm not supposed to really like see it but I know she was over there working on it. We have a Great Dane and a mini wiener. We love to laugh and joke and talk and be humanly vulnerable. Yes, we are a very vulnerable group. We have been married 1.5 years-ish. We're newlyweds. Yes, it's not feeling well. I just got dinner put in the fridge, took my meds, so I'm gonna. Yeah, no worries, Robin. You feel better. That's been a tough day today. I'm glad you got the kitchen put away. And I am glad that your sugar might be a little more level right now. And I hope you relax. And if you get a whim, we're here. And if not, we appreciate you for jumping in here. Thank you so much, Robin. Hi, Amy. Welcome. Robin's sugar was down and she wasn't feeling well. And if you've ever experienced low blood sugar, it is literally like, ugh, I know Lori just like snuck in there. Like, what's up? Everyone's all hyped because I had my jam session earlier. And now Lori's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? But anyway, welcome, Mandy. Welcome to our group. And this is my buddy color. We're coloring in, upside down again. What? We're coloring in Johanna Basford, World of Flowers. And she got me to, my dog stepped on this after being outside in the mud. So I'm going to have to do some work to that. I don't know what I'm going to do. But this is the start of my page. And I've done only acrylic gouache on this. And a little bit of pencil work over here. And I'm using that white pencil to go in and line everything. I don't really usually do that, but I thought maybe that will change the way my flowers work. I'm really not good at flowers. They stress me out. They're like mandalas to me. But I am so thankful to be doing this challenge because I'm in a year of pushing me with things that I don't like or I haven't learned, like backgrounds or something I'm working on, coloring flowers, coloring birds, working on like less things. Like I love to color interior. I love to color mermaids and clothing and I just have a hard time with flowers and I don't want to anymore. So anything that's a challenge for me these days, I am literally going to push myself. I'm pushing myself to use my mediums differently. I'm pushing myself to grow. I think I told you last year I had a huge challenge for myself to only use 3 primary colors in mixing. And I really struggled at first and could not get myself to behave. I was such a bad student. But eventually I learned the value of it. And then it became addicting. And so on and on and on, right? So Mandy, that is a little bit about me, and we're a pretty open group here. So have at it. Talk to us, get to know us. Everybody here will be very kind to you. I promise you. So feel good about yourself, hang out with us. Thank you, Mandy. All right, let's get going. This bird is something else over here. Okay. Hello, Carolyn. How are you? There's a challenge going on. Okay, tell me about it. I'm doing all right today. I'm feeling pumped a little bit today. I'm feeling good. And tonight is Sarah's Friday for her 4-day stretch. And I've been sleeping so much. She's been sleeping so much. We've been really like hit and miss with seeing each other. And I'm really needing to get a hug, you know? Nothing's wrong, nothing's bad. Just sometimes you need an extra little squeeze. And so I'm excited for her to come home. Sucks to be you, Remy. I'll be right back. Only imagine what my heart rate is right now. Hey, yeah, I got up too fast. Oh, wee. So 54 and climbing to 130, 140, 140. It's about that. That's crazy. I just went from 54. It's nuts. Ooh wee. All right. Probably sorry for all the breathing. It's on, Sarah says. It's on. Like, don't you on. I'm so excited to see what she does. Y'all, she likes you better than me because she's willing to finish a page for you. Whew. All right. All right. One more move and I'll get started. Mm-hmm. Iced Diet Coke. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. I got my pencils here. I can't remember the purple I was using. Was I using purple? I thought I was using purple. What else would I use? This is the only thing I had, right? All right. So I got a comment on my YouTube about how it's hard to follow me in lives and things like that and that I have lurkers that don't participate in the chat because I don't talk about what pencils I use. And I am happy to go over any pencils that I'm using. I have ADHD on some sort of other level. I don't work that way and I can't. And so it'll get in the way of my creativity if I have to be like robotic about it. with that being said, if you are someone that really, really needs to know, like, I want to learn how to do that, or I really like what that looked like. I want to know that formula or whatever. My brain doesn't work that way. I've never in my life written down a combo. Like, I don't do that, and I don't even swatch. I don't own. I might have tried to swatch at one point in my life, but I don't work that way. So I want to meet the expectations of my community, but perhaps you can come up with a way that my brain works and without removing my creativity to appease um, people that aren't like me, that need a little more structure. And I respect that, because like even Sarah, my wife, she's like that. She needs to know, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Step 1, step 2, step 3. She thinks like that. It's not that I can't slow down for that thought process. It's just you have to let me know I have to slow down for it. Does that make sense? And here's the other thing. People that come here all the time, they'll learn that I don't really color with a set of pencils. I color with all of my pencils. It is extremely rare that you'll find me just with polys or just with um, any Crayola. It's not a one-stop shop here. I'm not set up. And one of the things that I talked about originally when I first came back is that's some of the stuff that really stressed me out, is having to be so robotic and fit into the community the way they wanted me to. I don't know what that even means, but I didn't fit into the community and I left it. And so coming back, I kind of want to do things my way. And I will 100% respect if it's not your way. 100%. And that's okay. We don't, all you if you like what I do, if you like something, just go ahead and say it. Yeah. So anyway, I totally am appreciative of here. Let's get started. How are we? What do we got going? What's new in the neighborhood? It's Sunday night. We got work tomorrow. What do we got? Who's going first? Amy, how are you? Amy, Amy, Amy. Tell me, tell me. I have a specific pencil. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. It's got to be here. It's like my most important pencil right now in this entire project. I have 2,000 pencils everywhere because I hoard them as I'm doing different projects instead of just doing what I told myself I'd do and put them on. Anyway, hey. Thank you for those thumbs up. Thank you for those hearts. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all the love. I've got 10 people in the room and 4 thumbs up. Please, my friends, help me. Now, where's this fancy pencil I wanted? Where are you? Ooh, and it's the ChromaFlow, the one that I don't like. I don't like ChromaFlow by themselves. I'm learning that I like it when you base. I really didn't like it on just regular paper. I really, really, really like it when I've based, especially with acrylic wash. That's been a delight. Mandy, can you tell us about you? We as a group really like to meet new people, new colorists. Anybody, even if you color a long time, it doesn't matter, but anybody that's like excited about coloring, because it keeps us excited. Thank you, Sarah. in the mitten. She lives in Michigan. You live close to the lake. Does that mean anything? Am I sounding lame because I don't know anything about it? You're coloring. Does that mean you can't talk to me? You feeling better today, Amy? Oh, it's been snowing. They're learning my routine. Do you hear that? They're learning my routine. And again, and I went, crud, like, dang it, I did it. He tried really hard. You heard him. He tried to, instead of like really let loose, and he didn't, and he's back in there, and I called Ruger in, and Ruger went right into his kennel. So they are literally just having timeout right now, and that is beautiful. We're getting there. We're getting there. He hears me though. He hears me, so he's like a little bit. Oh, isn't it so hard when your back is not cool? You can't move, you can't think, you can't breathe. You're really, really honestly just pissy when your back hurts. Doesn't it piss you off? There's like no way to deal with it. You just have to like you're like literally like just it owns you. That's the best thing about Michigan. Sarah and I think about moving all the time, and we never know like where we want to go because there's so many factors in it. So whenever I hear people live in areas that, I may have seen something on it or whatever, I'm always curious. Like, what is it like there? I had a friend that lived in Michigan. Small town. Nice. Sounds like you're one of us. A lifer. There's colorists and then there's lifer colorists. You know what I mean? Move to Indiana. You want me to move to Indiana? What do you got for me in Indiana? I need to know what your building codes are. I'm about to go anywhere as long as they have the right building codes. All right, Sarah. I don't go outside anyway, so what does it matter? As long as I keep inside comfortable and my pets can come and go, that's all I need. What's fun about Indiana? Tell me about what's the cool factor of the area that you currently live in. Can you tell me those things? That would be a really good subject. I want to hear this. Because I could go on for honestly days about the cool factor about where I live. I could sell you to move here. I mean, that was my full-time job prior to disability, but nonetheless, this is a wonderful place to live. Let me tell you. So why do we want to move? What's cool about your area? I really don't think I could do it alone. I'm so blessed. I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, I bet you are. And then, whew. But here's the thing: as you feel better, you're gonna get to go explore more. Look at how yucky you felt for so long, Michelle. I don't know. I mean, okay. So I got to hear the cool factor of Michigan then. I think my bird, it swallowed a Skittle. How about that? Skittle birds. I'm making Skittle birds. Skittle birds. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Nobody wants to talk to me. Everybody says, no, Jess, we not answer you. No, no, no. We don't care. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm being silly. I'm in a silly mood. I have had a lot of my brain this morning, this afternoon, this morning, whenever the heck it was. And nothing major. Well, yeah, it is major, but nothing I'm not going to get over is my point, and have to continue to get over. But I had to like crank up the music when I get into that mood because I don't want to like stay down. And music really, really like makes me feel good. So I had my little jam session and I like brought up my energy. So here I am with a heck of a lot more energy than I normally do. It's horrible, horrible weather. It's cheaper today. I love it. Oh, you're chipper today. Sorry. Yeah, I'm working on it, guys. I've just been through hell in the last like, you know, since the beginning end of the year. Since the end of the year, it's been a really rough year for me again. And while everyone else was like, yeah, I'm so excited about 2025, I was like, it's going to be the most horrible year ever. I already knew that. There was things that were already set in place that it was going to happen. And I'm working through a lot, guys. I truly am. But I'm here for it, and I'm getting through it every day. Walk through that yucky gate of it's got to keep going. And I'm here for it. Mandy, do you like Kirby? We are jumping from high 50 to 78 overnight. Oh, what in the heck? I'm so thankful that I don't go outside because I would be sick next week. And if I am sick next week, that's why. My allergies in my body does not do well with fluctuation in the atmosphere, the barometer pressure, whatever that's called. Am I saying that right? Ooh, I love some thunder. Sarah, if it does thunder, we need to go and some thunder and lightning. I love thunder and lightning. Maybe we could go in Winnie. Wouldn't that be fun? Is the coast having any storms? Oh, that's a treat. That is a treat when we can go to the coast and there's a storm. Ooh, but it would be so much even better in Winnie. That would be so good. We could, cook a little dinner or something on the side of the road, like on the side of the cliff, That'd be so cool. Oh, Yeah. But on like the winter time, going out there and like storm watching is so cool. You're new to the channel. I lived van life for 2.5 years. So I do talk about what it's like to live outside a lot. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that be so cool? But I mean, to get it fully figured out, we're talking like $10,000, and I don't know if we have $10,000 right now. But if the weather is fair, it can happen. It can happen. Anyway, is anyone else here with me? I'm still sad that I got 10 people in here and only 4 thumbs up. I don't know what's wrong. Yep, I'm begging for it. So what? Well, thanks, Michelle. I appreciate you being here. I surely do. Who's all coloring with me tonight? Lori, did you get your did you get any work done on your flamingos? Amy, so Bubbles is having a Kirby all month challenge starting April 1st. Is that what you said? What is the name of it, Amy? Bubbles what? You haven't touched them. Um, for those of you that I've buddy colored with, can you send me the results on your side? Because I want to include some of that stuff in my month-end video this month, if you don't mind. Hopefully you don't mind. But I mean, I understand if you do. But it would be really nice if those of you that I'm doing butter colors, buddy colors with, wouldn't mind. Like maybe just like a couple days before the end of the month, if you're done with it. Saturday is the 29th. What about the 29th? How about this funky Cole Medina? He has spots. I know it's your birthday. You say it's your birthday. Da-na-na-na-na-na. It's my birthday too. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, wait. No, it's not. A little lady told me there's a birthday coming. A birthday? So, let's see. What day is it on? Saturday? I don't know if Sarah's around. But I think we should get a cupcake. All of us have a cupcake and like blow it out all at the same time. What, Amy? Oh, can you send just like all the different buddy colors, a picture of the buddy colors that we've done this month so that I can include that in my end of the month video. I gotta wrap up my month, you know? And then I was also making fun of my rainbow dude over here. Hope Nessa's doing okay today. Yes, ma'am. Anybody that has colored with me this month on any of our challenges, any of our anythings, I want to do like a collaboration with everybody and also send out my gratitude for everybody that's been here and helped and kept me supersonic busy, you know? So Keely found a duck M&M today. That was fun. What's the same color, Sarah? Thank you, Michelle, for sending that. It's okay. Whatever you have when we get closer to the end of the month, just send that. Don't feel like you have to rush and complete anything. I just want to talk about, I honestly really would like it if you just sent what you have. Let's just say by like by the 29th, if that's not too much. It doesn't matter what it looks like. If you finished it, great. If you haven't finished it, then just send what you have by the 29th. Does that make sense? What is happening to your comment? I think the cupcake thing will be fun. Even if you don't have a cupcake, something we can just like all celebrate with Michelle, since we're lucky to have her here with us. So yeah. No, Michelle, you don't tell me. You don't tell me. We're celebrating. We are going to celebrate. I will celebrate. I will have a cupcake with a candle, and we are going to sing and all for you. It's happening. So please be here Saturday so that we can celebrate with Michelle. We're gonna do this. You can if you don't have cake, fine. Maybe you use a piece of celery. I don't care. It's the point, right? It's the point. We want to celebrate with you. I'm going to celebrate with you, and you can't stop me. You couldn't stop me for anything. What are you going to do? You're going to come over here and take my cupcake away from me? I don't think so. Celery, yeah, whatever it is. One time I went on this diet, and I was flipping starving all the time. And I would literally, the gal that sat next to me, she just ate whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted. And that was just like the life that she lived, right? Lucky her, great metabolism. I didn't have that, and I couldn't eat that. And I was gaining too much weight. So it was like, I'm going to eat this other way. So I would smell her food and eat my celery, smell her food and eat my celery. And it works. It works. It's so ridiculous, but it's such a mental game you play with yourself. Yeah, we can have whatever. Sugar-free popsicles or whatever. Whatever. We're just going to celebrate you and be thankful for everything. And we're going to kick off Michelle's birthday, and we are going to hear how she wants to live her next year of her life and some goals. I love that stuff. My birthday is my New Year's day. I make any major changes to my life on my birthday every year. I don't do it on New Year's. That's just because the year started over. My year didn't start over. So I see it a little different. But I think it's fun to kind of talk about who you want to be in the next year and, what changes do you want to make? Where do you want to grow? What did you enjoy? What are you taking with you? Those things. Tomato. I had an okay weekend. I didn't have a great weekend. I didn't have a bad weekend. Maybe a bit of a lonely weekend. But I mean, I've had you guys here to kind of help me out when Sarah's away. I mean, she's here a lot, right? We're very fortunate that's, you know, something that can be done when she can is join in and be a part of, our community here too. Also, Mandy, if you're still here, I'm not sure if you're still here. Yes, we got it. We got it. We got it. Color of the beaks. Do I have to look this up? I don't know what color these beaks are. Hello, Keely. How's you be? Okay, Jess, just keep going. Don't let something hold you back. Just keep going. Just keep going, going. Got done with my walk, and guess what I was listening to when I was walking? You saved your birthday. Like that? For less. For less. I just love that soundtrack. And thanks to I may have seen the movie before, but Sarah and I watched it like on a regular. It's just a cute, heartfelt story, A little bit of a burlesque and see how happy it makes. I know. I'm a little weird today. Yes, you mentioned it, and I never heard the soundtrack before, so listen to it. What were your thoughts? I mean, it's just a bunch of Christina Aguilera. And Cher. I love Cher. Do you guys like Cher? It was great. It's a great, I don't know. And then some of the other music that's on there too, it just kind of flows in there and it's fun. It really, like, if you're I mean, some of the songs are a little sad, but if you need some pick me up music, there's some fun stuff in there. It's cute. It's very sappy, like, what do they call that? Whatever romance, chick flick, whatever other generalizations. Sarah and I watch it a lot. It's fun. Because if you like singing and dancing, it like you can't miss it. You know what I mean? You can't. I also like Chicago. It reminds me of the movie Coyote Ugly. Are you guys Christina Aguilera fans or Britney Spears fans? One or the other? Which one? Keely's been walking a lot lately. Every time you come on, you're talking about I walked and your steps. Excellent. Excellent. Look away from the camera. I'm going to move it. Christina, huh? Do you like Christina's music better than Britney's? There's such different spectrums, you know, part of the spectrums, like they're totally different in range and everything. Yeah. Well, I think the thing is that Christina's a singer and Britney is an entertainer. So I think there's a difference there. Like the one is got a different. Britney is an all-around entertainer. She can sing and she entertains. Some would argue with me that that's the same with Christina, but she's, in my opinion, she's a better singer than entertainer. Right. No, Britney can't even get into the range of what Christina can do. Jessica who? Why did two rabbits get on so well? Oh no. Oh, Simpson. Yeah, I watched Jessica Simpson a lot. I thought it was, she had a bit of a voice. I really liked her sister's music actually. Ashley. She made that one song, like the Sister's Footsteps song. I forgot what it's called. That was like a hit for a minute, and then she had her own reality show too. The whole story with that family was pretty rough. I love the Newlyweds. Guilty. Guilty here. Oh, thank you for those hearts. It's hard to just fly across the page there, and it's so cute. Go for it. We're all adults here. This is like after hours coloring. That's why we have after hours coloring and not daytime coloring. Daytime coloring, you guys could be G rated all you want. You can at least get PG or PG-13 here. I mean, not to today's standards, but you know what I mean? Jessica's? What the heck? Why can't you hear rabbits have sex? Oh no. Why, Michelle? That's hilarious. Oh. You never know with Michelle. They have cotton pop. Oh my god, don't laugh her. You'll pass out. Oh my gosh, you literally just made me laugh. Oh, it was fantastic. I'm easily amused. Obviously. Because cotton is soft and they don't hear the slapping noise. That's what I got from the joke. Oh, the visual. My goodness. Ay, ay. That was really funny, Michelle. Oh my gosh. I'm just visualizing Remy because he goes and humps on his doggy, all his baby dog all the time. Well, not as much anymore, but he did, and he couldn't figure out how to do it. And all I could think about is I hope he has bunny balls, that are gonna hurt him or something. Oh God. I know, mine too. That's okay, Keely. It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. It does. She's not laughing at you. She's literally because that happens to Sarah too. Exactly how you explain, like you don't get it with your husband all the time. That's the same thing with Sarah. We do a lot of explaining, and then she like a day later she'll just be cracking up, and I'm like, "What happened? I just got what you were talking about." What did one snowman say to the other snowman? Yeah, Sarah's really like that too. It smells like carrots over here. What? What did one snowman say to the other snowman? So, I don't get it. What? What does a carrot have to do with the snowman? The carrot knows. Oh, it smells. Oh my gosh. Great. That's funny. I just didn't get it at first. Sorry. I mean, I got it that they're wearing carrots on their nose, but I wasn't really thinking they could smell with them. I was thinking too literally. What did 20 do when it was hungry? What did 20 do when it was hungry? I don't know. Did you mean a 6, Michelle? 28. What did? Oh, 28. Oh my gosh. So clever. So clever. Michelle has to tell the one the other day that you sent me. Remember that one, Sarah? Where something about the 96? That was, I laughed. I laughed just as hard as I just did. I don't know. Something about something doubling in price. Oh, from 69 to 96. It's probably not a good joke now because I just gave it away or something. Why isn't a nose 12 inches long? Tell me, Sarah. Wait, why isn't a nose? Because then it'd be a foot. I don't know. That just doesn't seem familiar. What do you mean? Why is 69 now known as 96? That's what it was. Oh, God, it's hilarious. You guys have the giggles tonight for no reason. That's funny. Thanks for the hearts. That's pretty funny, actually. What do you guys do when your thumb goes numb? I keep putting band-aids on it, but I don't like the feeling of something restricting my finger. So I take it off. Any other suggestions? I feel like I need a pillow for my thumb. You know, like if you break your tailbone, you gotta sit on a pillow donut. But like I have to get a finger donut, thumb donut. Anybody else need a thumb donut? Okay. No, Sarah just told the joke. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? That's funny. That's funny, honey. That's funny. These fluorescent Holbeins are really a cool pencil. They're stout. They're stout in color. Blackbirds have black. Wait, blackbirds have black baby birds. Bluebirds have blue baby birds. What birds don't have babies? Keely, yes, nailed it. Because Ken. Oh, Keely said that. See, Keely, you got it. Yeah. They swallow. Oh. I'm out of control tonight. Apparently, only a couple of us have the sense of humor. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls? A ho ho ho. A white oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, that one made my heart rate go up. Ooh. That's funny. That's actually hilarious. What do you call an Italian hooker? A prostitute. Oh my goodness. Okie dokie. Why did the ranch flush? I saw the salad dressing. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Cute. Cute. What's Peter Pan's favorite place to eat out? Oh man. When I knew it was coming. I've heard that one before. Yes. Mm. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have literally just almost completed one side of this page. Almost. I got to get some more depth and color behind the baby birds, and I need to figure out what color these bird beaks are. Anybody can help me? Can you help me? Can you help me, please? Tell me what to do. I don't even know what the bird beaks look like. Sarah, do you know what the bird beaks look like? I gotta move this hair before Lori starts swiping up the screen. They're like tannish, maybe, you said? I want to get done with this one tonight. Come on, flamingos. Let's get this baby done tonight. I want to move on. I got to get a challenge out of the way. I'm scared. I'm scared. Jess, did you see my comment about the birds' beaks? I told you what color they are. I think you said the swallow. Oh, no, you said, oh, wait. That's not even what you're talking about. I don't see that. Maybe it was a while back. I had the worst hiccups today. It was no fun. What color are you thinking, Michelle? Excuse me. Going in the crack. Going in the crack. Y'all better be ready to pull me out of the crack once I go in. Okay. Okay. Do 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 do. The backs are pink and cream color, sometimes patches on their beak. I gotta look it up. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't think I can visualize it. Michelle, do you have a picture of them? Want to send me it? Why is a one night stand like a snowstorm? Excuse me. Beaks, not backs. The backs. Oh. The beaks are pink, cream color, sometimes patches. You never know how long it will last. Yeah. When I the beaks, not much color on them, and tips are black. Like tan or like white. I'm trying to like visualize and I don't. Oh, okay. So they're being a little bit of an extension, like with like that creamy white, but like they have like an extension of their color in it, like in this area. Huh, interesting. Would not have known that. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's one fun thing about us doing all these different things is we get to learn some fun facts about things, like looking them up for color understanding. And then you can do it your own way, you know? Sorry, my throat. Stop. Thank you. Looks like Mandy's flower picture she's doing like she's got some colorful. She's doing some colorful things. That's pretty cool. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. All right, all right, all right. I have like a little piece of glitter on my sleeve, and it keeps catching my eye when I'm coloring, and I keep thinking there's like something moving on my sleeve. We are 5 minutes away from a little break time. I must need to drink some fluids or something because my throat is doing dumb things. I think I put a little bit too much of that powder in my liquid IV because that stuff is like sludgy. Sludgy. Is sludgy a word? Can you hear my voice? It's like trying to go away. Michelle, we don't always have to go in small circles. You only do small circles when you're trying to blend something out. If you're going to cover a big area, you just want to make sure that you're being consistent with the stroke so that it doesn't get a bunch of lines on it. That's all. I was listening. You correct yourself a lot, and it may not need to be small circles. Sometimes you gotta like do like a flicking motion to get what you need, or a swiping motion. There's like all kinds of different ways to do it. There's no one way, right? Just staying until 8:30 her time, possibly longer. I'm gonna stay until you tell me to go away. Should I sign up for 2 hours of OT tomorrow night from 01:03? If you wanna that, if it's the pay, sure. I'm happy to be here. I just didn't want to take too much of everybody's time. That's my fault. I'm antagonizing him. I'm a bad mom. Is he gonna control himself if I can't control myself? What? My little Ruminator. Ruminator! Ow, wow. As soon as I'm done with this one, I'm moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Sorry, I needed to make that horrible sound because that stuff is so much to me sometimes. When you have to drink Gatorade or Liquid IV or all that stuff on a daily basis, the taste is horrendous after a while. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta keep drinking it. I gotta be a big girl about it. Put big girl pants on and say, drink the crud. What you got, Michelle? What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh, flamingos. They just now came in. They're pink. All yours are pink or black. I guess it doesn't matter. Color however you want to, Jess. There's so many different things. You know how some things on some animals are like just so distinct that if you do it different, it's like abundantly clear that it doesn't belong there. That's what I was thinking. Like, is there something like that? I'm see the finish line. Do you see it? Do you see the finish line, guys? I do. Oh, I do. I'm not even on that camera. Am I? I don't even know. Maybe I am. You know what Sarah and I used to go do all the time? We used to go to the arcades, like date night. We'd have arcade date nights and play arcade for hours. We used to do that a lot in the start of our relationship. Like there's this one place when we go to the coast and there's like this little arcade like right up the street from the hotel that we stay at. And it was always so nice just to like, everything else in this sleepy beach town, coast town is like sleeping and then the arcade was awake. So we would go to the arcade and be awake at the arcade. Amy, I needed information about Bubbles, a little bit more about Bubbles challenge. That's what I was looking for. When she comes back, can you guys remind me to talk to her about that? Can we ask her? Oh, break. Sorry. Break time. See you in a few minutes. All right, friends, welcome back. All right, let's get this done. Yes, Amy, what's going on? I finished my with watercolors. Okay, if you wanna, are you saying you're done with it? Like you're done? Or you just finished with watercoloring? I mean, I'm excited either way. That was a fast challenge. Amy's becoming sonic, supersonic, fast with everything. She's like, I gotta bust this stuff out. And unless yesterday you didn't color, so you're probably like, give me my coloring. Goodness gracious, you're already done. That's insanity. Well, I can't see it until Sarah's done. Once Sarah's done, then we'll bust all that out. Yeah, it's very fast with water mediums compared to. Sometimes my hands hurt too much. Last night when I was coloring that other page, I had to stop coloring it. My like down here was hurting. Thank you, Michelle. What you doing there? I'm almost done. I just thanks this, and a couple more doodads and filling in some spaces. Holy cow, I can't believe I'm almost done here. You want a new project? Is that what you're saying? I have something coming up, water base. Water, I got to try it, see if I can do it. And I'm going to bring a brand new tutorial to you, Amy, once I do. I'm going to work on it tonight after live and see if I can figure it out. But I got to find a picture to practice it with. Yeah, I was asking about bubbles. Can you, like, hang on one second, Michelle. I was asking if you can explain a little bit more about the challenge with bubbles, the bubbles channel. I would really like to get in on other people's challenges and stuff like that. So I do not do very well at I don't know what's wrong with me as following other people's, unless you tell me what to do. Like I don't know what I gotta figure out how to do it, but I gotta figure it out. And Amy, I appreciate you telling me because I hear about people's challenges and I think I don't know what it all is, and it's so much for me. It's just kind of like the way my brain is set up right now for these days. So I used to be so organized and so much better at things. And it's just not a skill that I held on to as like, I don't know, my health is unfolding. I don't know if that makes sense. Organization isn't something that my brain is able to like quite hold on to right now. Yes. Oh gosh. If you haven't seen the Barbie movie, that's funny. I think. Have you guys seen the Barbie movie? It's I didn't love it. I'm not gonna say I loved it by any stretch of nature. Matter of fact, I didn't love it. Um, but if you did like Barbie growing up, you might relate to it, the movie. Because I do think that there's some truth in what they're talking about and how much we idolize certain things and um, miss the mark on a ton of things because of the image that Barbie had for all of us. And those of us like in my age group, maybe Sarah's age group, I don't know, maybe everyone's age group, but when Barbies were newer in the world and we didn't have, like, now you have every kind of doll out there to be inspired by, but Barbie was like the new edgy thing, you know? And so growing up with Barbie and stuff like that, I didn't play with Barbies at all. Like, I had them, but I did not play with them. Maybe if I had friends over and they wanted to play, we would play with them, but you would never catch me just like sitting there playing with Barbies. That's not because I had a negative thing. They just weren't interesting to me. They don't do anything. I liked toys that did things, I guess. Um, so anyway, I don't know. It's worth a watch, I think. If you liked Barbie, I think it's worth a watch. I wouldn't like we went to the movie theater and saw it. It's not like I didn't think some people like fell in love with it and they like worship it. They're like, oh my gosh. But again, like I didn't do the doll thing much when I was a kiddo. There's other ways to get entries. Just go to her live from this morning. She did a giveaway on ACT cards, Taylor one. Oh, nice. She gave away alcohol markers. The Kirby is for Arteza pencils. Okay, so only Arteza. Okay. So Kirby and Arteza pencils. And Kirby and Arteza. That's going to be a tough one. Artesa pencils for me don't lay very well in Kirby books. Is there any like no's on it? Like you can't use this or you can't use that on it? Like am I allowed to use like Gamsol and stuff? What is I think I'm subscribed to Bubbles. I'm gonna, what is it called? What's the actual channel called so that I can go look? That way other people can find this channel too. What's white and sticky and better to spit out than swallow? Holy cow. He's howling. They're both trying to be so quiet. Ruger's over there like, brr, brr, but he won't. Nope, here he goes. They're learning. They don't like it. But Ruger's out because I'm feeding Ruger while Remy's still on the kennel, which is probably making Remy really jealous, but that's just the way it goes, dude. We have to think about the long term toothpaste. Oh my god. Let's think about the long term goal here, Ren. Not just your short term irritation goal. Thank you. Enough. Ruger. Stop. Sorry if I'm quiet. I literally am just really want this picture. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm trying really hard to just get her done. Look at this. It's almost done. Almost. This is the finish line. I need somebody to be like a commentator or whatever they call them. You will take more pigment. You will take more pigment. You will not tell me no. You will not tell me no. How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant? Water paper. I could have had a lot more fun on that picture. I know. It is like the day that they line these books with the right type of paper, is the day. You know what I mean? He forgot to wrap his Whopper. Sorry. Oh gosh, that's funny. You can make this pterodactyl he's gonna be a silhouette. Silhouette. Where are you, Ken? I always put you in the spot I want to leave you in. And next thing you know, you're nowhere in the world. Where are you, Ken? There you are, sitting behind the gold like you don't have a service to do. I love this liner. This liner makes my heart go pitter patter. Pitter patter. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, what Neo 2s do you have? Like how? Like what kind of set? You're gonna fall in love, Amy. You're gonna fall in love. You're gonna have full set syndrome. Marvelous. Flat out magnificent. When I first got Neo 2s, I was like, what do you even do with these things? You have to have patience with them at first. Well, I have to mix them with these I got today. I've only got 12, but these made me have to, so you know about Neo 2s. You know that you're gonna love them. I've said before, if they're they're pricey. So if they're try Lyra. Lyra is really nice also. They have a different colorway, and so I think you get like different results from each one. I mean, I'm not telling you to do it, meaning like if you're looking for something comparable. Well, let's practice with them. Let's practice, Michelle. You guys want me to do some more Neo 2 stuff on here? They really they dry so nice when you use them as base. It's a nice place to start with when you're shading. Yes, I'm gonna have to, she says. Okay, on the double. Tell me some of the things that are a challenge with them. What's a challenge? What is it you're not sure of? Like what happens when you're using them? Or what result are you getting that you're not really liking? And also, have you seen something you did like? What'd you say, Jess? I was leaving someone a message. Oh, I was just asking if I should do more Neo 2 work on here so we can get used to using them. Also, are you looking to learn them as a background or to paint with them? Those are things that would be good for me to know too. Okie dokie. Okay, all of it. I mean, you can just say flat out, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't what are they for? You can say, well, I tried this and it looked like this and I don't like it. Because I don't want to be showing something that y'all don't want to look at. I also don't want you to feel like you have to watch me do anything. You can learn on your own. I don't have to be the one to teach you or help or however you want to look at it, because I look at it as helping. Just a little help on how to use a tool. That's all. The rest of it's all you. I can never, you could never duplicate mine. I could never duplicate yours. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? My neighbor. Keely's Mr. Roger. Well, we're happy to have Mr. Roger back. It's been lonely without Mr. Roger. I did too. Won't you be my neighbor? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Sometimes I get quiet and I can forget that you guys are there. So yell at me if I do. What's there to say? Y'all, on my drive into work this morning, the odometer said, oh, did it? Dang. All right. Right. I'm, just really excited to be done with this picture, so I'm concentrating too hard apparently because I'm just really quiet over here. Um, something good. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Sometimes you just gotta walk away from it for a while, before you dive back into something. Sometimes, like, you just gotta be like, I call it, and then sometimes, like, you'll run through the picture again, and you're like, nope, that didn't work. I definitely got in the crack. Crack got in me, apparently. I was stuck in the crack. But once I'm done with this, I can either finish up on mine and Mandy's color along, or I'm free to start something new. Probably have about 1 or 2 pages. I can probably do this for the rest of the month, and that's probably all I can call it. So that I can get my end of the month video in and nothing gets left out of them. I don't know. The average picture probably takes me 2 to 3 days, like if it's super detailed. If it's not super detailed, I'd probably get one. I know it just seems insane to me these days, but till Thursday and it's 10. Okay, so let's do it on Friday. Want to do it Friday, Amy? Just spit her Diet Coke out. What are you gonna do with Sarah, Jess? Wait, what? Don't be. I'm so lost. I'm sorry. Someone needs to catch me up. Oh, she spit out her diet. I just spit out my Diet Coke. Why are you doing that? Oh my goodness. You're just gonna spit it out? Did anyone look at you? Oh my gosh, where are you in the building? What? Why? Did you laugh? Look, what happened? Just randomly spit it out? I mean, I'm not judging you. That happened. That happened. However, what is going on? Are you okay? You will accept more pigment. You will accept more pigment. I'm telling you, you're going to accept more pigment. You're not in control. I'm in control. Oh, them apples. Mojo. Yeah. Yeah, I told you so. Told you to get more pigment. She didn't see what I said. I am sorry. I am really trying hard to concentrate, and I'm not doing very well at both right now. I'm in the zone. All right. Okay, this you said you got in the crack, and I said to Keely, sometimes you just have to dive right in there. Yes, that's true. Yes, you just got to get into it. Yeah, exactly. You just got to do it. Do it. Yeah, I've been there at work before. And you're just like trying hard not to let anybody know that what you just heard is the funniest thing you've ever heard in your whole life. All right. Am I done? Am I done? Did I forget anything? I haven't done any white. Let's see what pen. Why do you think there's a pen? There's a white pen. I could probably white pen down here a little bit, but oh, the eyes, you're right. I leave them out every time. What do I do with them? They're so small. What do you do with them? Just gonna make them black. What do you, they're blue eyes? Oh, they have blue eyes. You guys can see that? Oh, I did it. I did the blue eyes. Yes. Whee. If you could change your eye color of any color there is, what color would you pick? Mine would be green. I think I would actually pick brown eyes. What would you pick, Sarah? Sarah's eyes are beautiful. They're already green. What, purple? You want more purple eyes? I mean, I would take teal eyes. Teal eyes would be really pretty. I've seen teal eyes. Angelique used to wear teal contacts. That was always cool. And her eyes are brown, so they looked like bright blue and like bright blue, bright. Yeah. Probably blue. You'd want blue eyes. I think, except for me, because my eyes are blue. I think it's the most boring thing in the world. There's like no, my eyes are like gray, grayish blue. They're not really blue. But they're more like, I don't know. Sarah looks at my eyes a lot more than I look at my eyes, so maybe she could tell you. That's like I have no idea what my butt looks like or what my eyes look like. I don't look in the mirror really, honestly. I'm not kidding you, kind of. I might get some color on this bottom down here. And then I may just call this one done. What do you think? What do you think about my color journey right now on this? Is this wild? I colored some hard dang pages this month, I'll tell you that much. I want crystal blue eyes. You know, the boy's grandma from their dad's side has literally had the most beautiful crystal blue eyes I've ever seen. I've ever seen. One green and one blue. Thank you, Amy. I think I just, I think I just want pretty eyes. I think eye color is subjective to shape and size and stuff like that. I've seen beautiful eyes in every color. Oh. I don't know. You don't really see your own eyes. You know what I mean? Like, you don't. Unless you're like looking at the mirror. I can't remember what color my eyes are. That's not, I'm being serious. I really can't. Taking a picture of my eyeball and tell you what color it is. Yeah, there's different color striations in there. You can see striations of blue in mine, but they're like this gray. My biological father apparently had really, really, really blue eyes. I think my son, the youngest son, I think he has my eye color. It's hard though, because his dad has also blue eyes that come from, well, both of his parents had blue eyes. So both the boys got blue eyes. Mason's are darker blue, and Luke's are more like mine, like gray. Like brown ring, but then around the lighter is a color. Like amber color, like a little bit like an amber to it. I'm making pink mermaids. Pink mermaids. And pink around the fishes. All right. I literally think I'm done. I think I'm done. I don't know if this paper will take on any more color. All right. All done. All done. Let me get you up here so you guys can see. Hold your eyes. Everybody. Whoop. Hello, everybody. There you be. She's done. And here's your close up. Okay. There you can see a little more detail. There you be. This is it. So I think for the rest of the night, since I'm going to be here for a little bit longer, I think I'm going to take another 5-minute break because we got another hour and a half to go. And I'm going to take a break. I'm going to find another book and we'll just do something simple. Okie dokie. Thank you. I'll be back in just a few moments. All right. Hopefully I didn't scare you again. I'm back. I have all these pencils out, and I mean the cool thing is what's in this little container. I know what's in here now. I mean that's always a benefit. I try really hard to put all of my once I get done with like a big to do, I try to put all my pencils back, but I'm gonna wait until later because I'm not gonna do that now. All right. I did promise this. So I'll put my big girl pants on and admit that this makes me nervous, but we talked about it and I decided, I remembered, so I need to keep my obligation. Holy, that's a tight crease. That crack is hard. All right, so let's pick this picture. Oh yeah, but I need you to help me pick a page. She's got some sass, huh? I think this is my extra book. Let me see if I have a different one. Have I done anything in these books? Oh, there's some stuff. I was like, what? This is dinosaur years ago. I'm thinking of this one. This just reminds me of COVID. She has a pervader. Is she pervader right now? I don't know. I like this little sassy one too. Yeah, she's pervader. That's what you're saying. Okay. All right. I don't know. Any of you like any of these that you're like, no, I really want to see this one? Amy has done it again. There's a couple sassy ones in here. I like this one, and I like this one. This one, and this one. Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2. One. We need a tiebreaker, people. I almost spit my Diet Coke out. She's like stomping on the floor. Two. Oh no. We have a fight. Who's going to help me out with the fight? No, nobody wants to break the tie. Come on, be brave. Be brave. Oh, shoot. We got a 1. Hiss. Oh, hilarious. Oh, we got a whole 1 in the house. We got a bunch of 1s in the house. I'm sorry, Michelle. But you have your own image coming your way from that other one, that big old 2 spread thing. Oh, no. No, Sarah says 2. So what do we do? I think there were more 2s. I mean, more 1s. Wait. Can somebody tell me what the score is? Okay. So we're going with this one. Ooh, wait. Okay. 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 I gotta spray my watercolors down. However, you know what? I'm not going to use watercolor. I'm going to actually use acrylic gouache because this paper is hideous. It feels nice and whatever, but it's hideous with water. And it's one of the reasons why I don't do these books as much as I would love to is because it doesn't handle like the mixed media very well. It's one of the things I would definitely, it's a beautiful cover and it feels good to the touch, like if it's like just a picture book, but it doesn't like at all. It's stop it, Jess, stop it. So we're gonna try this with some gouache, acrylic gouache, not just gouache. Where do my plastic little doings go? Well, that's a bummer. I'm just not seeing it. Sometimes I have to just stand it. Where is it? Where is it? Where should it be? That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I gotta open up the window anyway. It's getting too warm in here. Let's see. That's crazy. I wonder, sir, are you gonna did you have these Lego boxes out to put them together, or will they stay in the box? I'm wondering last night. This is crazy talk. Where did it go? Oh, she could hear me talking, and because I muted it, and said, Sarah says, surprise, because she's home. She's home early. That's a never kind of a thing. You're gonna hear dogs freak out now. All right, here we go, Michelle. Challenge and challenge. Challenge accepted. I don't know how well it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try, okay? Oh my gosh, Reminator. I do need to find my other clip before we move on. We need to have two of them. One here. Oh, hold on a second.
Hi, baby.
Wow.
So special. Just surprised. You've been having a rough time, so. Yeah, it's okay.
There's a
Yeah.
Oh.
Back up.
Oh, what?
Back up. Back up.
It's hot in here.
It's hot in here.
Just open the window because I didn't realize it was so hot in here. She brought me red roses and a kombucha. And oh, not chocolate cake. Oh, babe. Thank you. It was very sweet. Thank you.
Yes.
Now, Sarah, say something to Remy, please.
He saw me,
I
and so
know,
now
she wants you to go.
he's gonna freak out.
No, you got to say hi to him. You can't walk in the door and not say hi. They lose their baloney. They don't understand how to cope.
You want me to put these out there?
What? Yeah, yes. But maybe bring him back in here.
Okay.
Oh, Michelle, you knew. Y'all, well, y'all, I sure didn't make it through March. What does that mean? Okay, she got me apple crisp kombucha. Do you guys ever drink kombucha? Mmm. It's so fresh. Kombucha is like it helps it's a probiotic, so it's an organic tea, probiotic, and this is no fake stuff. We have a kombucha bar here. We actually, and it's 24 hours a day. You serve yourself. You go in, you pay online, you get your cup. You can buy a cup there, bring your own cup, and they have it on tap. And they have all the different flavors. They change maybe weekly or maybe bi-weekly, bi-monthly or something. Their kombucha is all like not bottled like this, so they make it fresh, and it just has a whole different it's kind of like beer. It's an acquired taste in some sort of way. It's non-alcoholic. It's just tea. That's all it is. All right, let's see. Trying to see this page. Color wings. Do I see dark flowers? Do I see light flowers? Color of her leggings. To me, they're going to be black and white maybe. Or should I do a different color? I would say that kombucha kind of tastes like a little bit like a sour cider, like a sour beer. You've ever had one like that? If you're into like ciders and sour beers, it's gonna be a mild version of that, I guess. So you have options with these crayons, okay? You can either take straight from the item like this, and you can go in and paint, but that's full like creaminess. It's going to be very creamy. If you do it the way I do it, where I take my board and I have some on my tip, you gather some of the product here, and put it down here. You can then dilute it, right? Or thicken it up again. And then you can mix in there. You can say, okay, well, I want this, that, or yada, yada. And so I'm trying to make like a peachy pink color.
What would you like, a baby?
What is it, baby?
Your flowers?
Oh, where are they fit? Thank you.
You're welcome. Doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just not sure where I'm gonna go with this, so I'm just gonna dive in and see what happens, I suppose.
Michelle, thank you for your help. Is this JBG?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keely, it was just a little bit.
What?
I spit out my Diet Coke.
Oh, I spit mine out earlier. I did. I was like, oh my gosh.
I'll put this in the fridge, or you want it left room temperature?
Well, room temperature's great.
Okay.
You know what I was thinking?
What's that?
I was thinking earlier I was gonna come in here and warm up that leftovers,
Yeah.
but then I realized it's not plugged in.
What's not plugged in?
The thing we use in our clay.
Oh. Oh. That would work. Yeah. Good
Yeah,
thought.
I didn't think about that earlier, but I was like, I can't make it all the way to the kitchen. I have a little thing here, right? Yeah.
Sure.
I needed to go put on a sweatshirt with a hood because I keep wanting to put my hood up. And I kept going like this every single time to that sweatshirt. And I was like, oh my, it's missing.
Yeah.
So you see, I put more up last night.
Yeah, it looks so good. I love how you display the art.
How do I do it?
Like,
I just put it up.
yeah, I love it.
Goes up there. And I moved that around too.
I like it.
And I brought in some of the little doodads.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Little tchotchkes.
Yeah. I have the best wife ever. Everyone needs a Sarah. Mm. What is it? Oh,
You need me to.
yeah. I gotta put my hood on. It's the back of my neck, I think. And, it's too sensitive.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry.
I do have the best. That's why do you think I married her? Like, hands down. I know, stupid. I said, ooh, I want that one. But she said, ooh, I want that one first. So it's Sarah's fault. I don't know if I didn't think about it first or not, but I definitely know it was Sarah's fault.
My fault?
Yeah.
For what?
I guess being bold,
For loving you?
I guess.
I just knew what I wanted.
Yeah. I don't know what you want. You're crazy. No, I'm like, she's just crazy. she wants that. Oh my gosh, feels so much better in here.
Yeah, I felt like I was walking into a sauna.
You were. It's hot in here.
Oh,
It goes fast too.
Nelly.
It'll go from like being cold to hot in just a moment. Do you still really want me to go till 9?
oh, I don't know. You can go in however long you want. Michelle did that in case I couldn't get out on time.
Oh. Okay. I was like, what? Do you want me to go? What are you? You're going to be asleep, Michelle. What are you talking
She told me
about?
she's gonna stay awake.
I'm like, no, you're not. Why are you telling me to stay on longer? There's no chance in hell that you'll probably stay awake. All right, I'll try. If you need me to.
Oh, what are you coloring, Michelle?
What's
You're working on your flamingos?
flamingos are done. Do you want to see my done picture?
Yes. Where is it?
It's in here somewhere. I'm not trying to be a smart aleck. It's I can't even find the plastic doodad that I was working with last night to do the acrylic paint. Oh my god.
It was under the
It's
M&M.
literally
No.
right here.
It was buried. I
Okay.
just moved it.
Okay. Because I literally just think, what? That's crazy talk.
Michelle says, that's my problem. I don't know what I want. He, I'm coloring. Keely says, Purveyor will make Michelle go to sleep. LOL, I'm kidding. And Michelle says, I'll send you a pic. Not the flamingos. Just to finish that. Oh, you want to finish that live on air. Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to keep that like her live project, I think.
Yeah, cool.
She was saying.
Okay. Is it bothering you?
No. I don't think it's it's inevitable. You know?
Yeah. Keely, are you coloring tonight? I'm doing a really old whip, Michelle says.
I really hope Ness is okay. She didn't come back tonight. She's having a rough time.
Yeah.
Hopefully things are okay with her husband's leg. Maybe she had to go find a doctor.
Oh, yeah, the wound care.
Yeah.
Hope so.
I was like,
so.
how do you just find a wound care specialist? That is not how it works here. That would be stressful.
Yeah.
I would be like, what? We have to go find our own?
Tomorrow you will when we're live. Okay, cool.
What is it?
Keely will color tomorrow night when we're live.
Ah.
I almost said Keely will go live tomorrow.
I was like, what? If we can't even get Keely to post, let alone go live.
All right, Michelle. She sent a pic. Okay. Let's see it.
Let's
Did you send it to me or to Bellatini?
So Amy, when you're using these Crayola things, these crayons, you're doing it just like you're doing pencils. The same way. It's the same rules almost. I say almost because you got to do what works for you and the colors and the way you're coming up with things, but you're going to use this the same way you would a pencil. What is it? Oh. That's a double spread, yo. You're brave.
Want to show it?
Yeah. Yeah, she's got some cool thing looking. She's got this, and it is a double spread. Woo! Woo wee!
I love that flower.
That's gonna be. I
lily.
am just like, wow,
or whatever it is.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's a lily.
It's got the whales like splashing out of it. That could look really cool. Background Neo 2s. That'd be your jam.
Amy says, I'm trying now, LOL, but facepalm laugh.
Yeah. Okay. I got to figure out her hair. And a shirt. Is she wearing a tank top or a shirt?
Amy, are
Is
you
she
using
naked?
the Neo 2s? Is that what the question was?
I don't.
Michelle, make sure you get in that crack. Get in that crack and deep too, says Michelle. Or says Keely.
Crack time.
Michelle says, not the left page. The lily pad, I'm not liking it. What don't you like about it?
What's the problem? What you seeing?
Yeah, Keely, I tried to... Oh, she deleted it.
Isn't it so funny, love, that when we have an extra couple hours when you come home from work on your stretch, it feels like literally like we have like a longer weekend?
Yes.
I mean,
One-
clearly we do, right? But
It
like, I
does.
mean, like for real.
Yes, 100%. Michelle says, I tried to shade it to different greens, but it looks like a solid green.
Erase it,
Yeah,
start over,
erase it and
add some, what color green are you looking for? Are you looking for like a olive green or like a brighter green, darker green, emerald green, hunter green, forest green? Do I keep going?
purple green,
Purple
blue
green,
green,
blue green,
red
yellow
green,
green.
a black green, gray green,
Mhm,
olive.
mhm.
Like, okay.
Olive. So you're going to need black with it.
Yeah.
You need to add some yellow to it and black to it. So what you want to do is only erase the areas that you're going to like take some of the layer back on the edges where you're going to shade in the black being like your depth, and then yellow is going to, you're going to come over yellow with black, and that makes like an olivey green. You can add a little bit of like I don't know what that color is called. It's like, I don't know. I'm probably going into it too deep for you. Not for you, but I get deep into it, so I don't mean to. But I would start by getting rid of the areas that you want to lighten up with your eraser first, is where I would go with it.
See my picture, Jess. Okay, Amy, I'll pull it up. The edges of the pad I erase, says Michelle. Okay. What do you? Is
Amy,
that?
that's good.
Oh, oil pastel. Yeah.
I don't know how to use those.
Oh, Michelle, you'll want to erase what you want lighter. I mean, I guess in theory you could take off a layer of all of it and then build up your olive and your lighter.
I would do that because that green's so emeraldy. It has a lot of blue in it, so you're gonna want to pull that blue out. And the only way to do that is to go in with like oranges and blacks. Go back over it with yellow. That's my cancellation on it. So Amy, on your picture, the one thing that you want to remember, and this is just for like skin color, is tricky because skin color is not just one color. You got to think of it as color blocking rather than coloring. So in this area right here, you're going to physically want to change this color. So you're going to want to get this color right here and come in and mix up some other colors to get this gal's skin color. And you're going to take the brush and dab, dab, dab like this. And you see these areas that are into V shapes like this? You're going to come in and push that color up like that. I'm physically doing it right now. Like I'm physically doing it on my camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You dab it here. You're going to bring it down here into a V. And her boobaliciouses around all these areas that are like really white right here. I'm going to come in and you're going to follow up with that. Get those darker. Start with that and see. You see how you just kind of come around this area here and pull down. See if that helps. Those are cool.
Where it says, have to go. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Jess. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Lori. Thanks for
Good
being
night,
here.
Lori. Michelle says, boobalicious.
Boobalicious. And everything is to do with how you use your brush, what kind of brush you have, the paper you're using. Those things are harder to figure out than any of it. But if you watch me on this leg really quick, I want this line up here to be dark, right? But I also got to keep in mind her leg starts bending here. So I want to pull this down a little bit. Because there should be like this natural shadow that's coming down here. And this shadow is going to come all the way up to here. In my mind. Okay, so I'm moving this pigment back and forth, tapping, tap, 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 because the pigment's in the tip of it, the water's in the belly. So the tip of it is where you're carrying your pigment. You want very little pigment. See how much? I just barely tapped it, and I'm squishing it around. I'm getting it heavier because she's going up towards the front. My light source is not going to come from the front. I gotta work fast on this, so I'll try to keep up with what I'm saying. So I'm gonna start getting rid of some of that pigment. Matter of fact, all of it. I'm gonna dry my brush off again because you don't want too much pigment there. It's there, that's fine, but don't leave it there too long and come back in and wash it. Wash it. Okay, that's way too much water. Take it away. And it's fine that it looks like that. Leave it there, move it around, whatever you feel like doing. I'm going to move it because I'm going to try and get a smooth base out of here. And yeah, I went over there, and yes, I went over here. Doesn't matter. We can correct that stuff. Don't stress out. That's the thing. Don't stress out because these are all fixable. I just moved it. So watch this go away. Like completely. And you know what? So what if it stays there? Because there's going to be a shadow there anyway. Don't get too mad at it, okay? Don't take it too personally. It's really forgiving. One more time. Up on top. You're getting these little, I call them, getting rid of the triangles. I fill in the triangles first in my mind. Okay, and I droop this down here. That's naturally the start of your shading, but this is going to come all the way up to here, not just down there, right? It's got to get over that hump where that shadow will be, and I'm going to drop more pigment off here. You see what I'm doing? I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. But I got to go back over here before this starts drying, and I got to pull it down, but not straight down. I'm going to kind of curve. And I'm going to connect right there. It's okay that there's a hole there. I'm not going to leave it there. So I got my brush wet, semi-wet. I'm going to dab off. And now I hold my paper steady and I swoosh it. So it's going to lighten over here in the middle and come out further, but drop off. Don't abandon your picture right now. You're going to need a little more pigment and you're going to drop it off again. That's all you're doing. You're not painting like Bob Ross. Bob Ross is an oil painting, and that's a totally different stroke. You can't paint. Nah, I shouldn't say that, Jess. You can paint like anything, but it's not as forgiving on this paper to be scrubbing it like how he shows you. The concepts. Take his color theory. Take all that, but in our books, it's not going to work. You have to understand your what you're working with. I did already tell you this is really difficult paper. Really difficult paper. There. This is only layer 1. It actually gets more fun, you know? Don't you know?
Amy says, okay, thank you, Jess.
She's like, be quiet.
I really need to learn brushes.
This is a makeup brush.
Makeup brushes, honestly, are my favorite paintbrush.
Yeah, they're so smooth.
They're so smooth and they hold water in the belly so nice.
Well, and they're delicate to skin, so they
Yeah.
should be delicate to paper.
Yep, absolutely.
Takes a little getting used to because they're mushy. You know, you gotta understand your pressure, but and how much water. Water ratio is the hardest part to get down, but is key. Your pigment to water ratio is how well you get those layering looks.
Yes, Michelle, me too. Thank you again very much for your help.
Yeah, thank you so much. You guys make me feel special. Thank you.
are special.
Well, thank you for making me feel special. Thank you.
Is that your stomach?
Yes, my stomach. You all right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna ask me if I'm all right?
My mouth was still dropped. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just hungry.
Yeah. I was trying to get teriyaki, but they were closed. Amy says, no, don't be quiet.
What? Did I say that?
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said if you want me to be quiet, let me know.
Oh.
You're probably sharing too or whatever.
Oh, I was probably going crazy. Oh, on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So see how I went like darker up here? And this is how I normally do it. But a lot of times this is what yours will look like when you first start doing it. And then you're like, that's not what I was looking for. And I'm afraid I'm going to mess up my paper. So a lot of times what I'll do is I will it has to be literally like a slight water. And I'll go and I'll take a full swipe like this and see how my brush is not leaving the page. It is so important what you put on the paper before you start working.
Amy says, okay, LOL, added more color to the neck.
Yep. So I'm going to drop this in here. Tap, 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 tap. Don't swipe it because you're going to pull up all that pill and yuck to the paper. This is crap for paper. I'm telling you, it's like the worst paper in life to be doing this with. I know why she uses acrylic gouache because she can paint on anything with it. It's like got its own little plastic barrier in it.
And if you guys have ever seen her paint,
oh gosh, it is a treat.
It's incredible. And also, she uses her tongue with her brush.
Yeah.
It's the most fascinating
it's just weird
thing to watch.
Yeah, you got to go look her up, please. Like, go look at this woman. She deserves to be looked at. She's underrated in the coloring community, but she's an incredible artist.
Yeah. Yeah, Amy, her stomach did scare me. I was like, wait, what? Like,
I just don't feel well when I eat sometimes. And I know that that's nuts, but I don't. And so I can't eat too much before I'm with Sarah because I feel very lightheaded sometimes. And so it's easier for me to be hungry than it is for me to feel like I'm going to pass out. I mean, isn't that fair?
Yeah, let's say so.
I mean, it's not like there's not anything to eat. I can eat.
Michelle says, Jess, if you want to go eat, eat. I wish you guys could hear her stomach. It literally sounds like a dinosaur is right next to me.
Dinosaur!
Remy makes the cutest noises. He's like all the stuff like that.
And he gets really stiff as a board, and his legs and his hands go out together.
So cute.
And he bursts out with this, his little dog.
Pterodactyl.
you know, and him and Sarah go back and forth with it. And whenever he does it, I'll yell, dinosaur, because he looks like a little pterodactyl. It sounds like one.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get him to like do it on command.
It's just too much water. It's just too much water. So a lot of times we think we have to have a lot of pigments and a lot of it. Is this a book that you feel like you could just use for learning, or do you feel like you want to get that book right? Because I challenge you to start another page. Start another page. I know this sounds really weird, but I could go live with you here, and you go live, and you don't have to say anything, and I can just give you a little small tutorial, because it's not a natural thing. Like, there's a certain amount of water to pigment ratio. There really is. And I mean, I could go into all the reasons, but ultimately the pigment just needs to be moved around more. A lot of times we don't mix enough in our paint. Like when we get our paint, we have a habit of going straight to the page, and that's like honestly a pretty big no-no in the watercolor world. There's way too much saturation in paint, and there's way too much water in that. And that's typically what's happening, is that we use too much of both. It is, I mean, I don't know if you could see this, but this is the amount of black I'm using to pretty much do my entire little legs here. And I will use even more water with that. I'll even break it down even more. You know what I mean?
No, just learning. It's pages from my mother's book.
Okay, so then let's try again. Let's do it again. Because even what you've done, Amy, you can fix it. You just have to, you can't use too much water in one big swoop, or else the paper can't take any more water on, and it just rips and literally pulls apart. So let's try again. I think it's worth trying again. Sarah, what is this part right here? Is this her dress right here?
Can you move this hand?
Yes.
This part right here?
Mm-mm. This.
I would say that's dress.
Okay, so is it fair to say that her foot's not sticking out anywhere?
Correct. Her foot's underneath her.
Okay.
Wait. This, hold on. Yeah, this foot, yeah, it's behind this leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Amy said, okay, let's wait till I get my Neos Thursday. Are you doing that with the oil pastels and water? Or are they water oil pastels? Also, Amy, did you see my comment like towards the very beginning of the live about finding my page for your challenge you gave me?
She's gonna bust a move this next couple days. You think?
Yes. They're water oil pastels. Okay.
I've never
heard of that.
used
That's
this. I
really
mean,
cool.
This is brand new to me. Like, it's a new supply to me. Like medium.
I'm sure they act similar to the Caran d'Ache.
What brand is it? I hear people talk about them. When I use my oil pastels, Like Shannon said that she did one alive with me or buddy with me, and that's what she used. I was like, oh, I had no clue.
Well, oil pastels or the water ones?
She said oil pastels. Maybe they're different. But it didn't look like a pastel picture, so I don't
They
really
must have,
know.
yeah. Do some really cool things with oil pastels.
Yeah, it was a nice page. So I don't know. I've never used the pastels, period. I'm oil pastels. I need to try it. We have them, right?
Yeah, we have oil pastels.
I should try that. I don't know what would I try it on. Like what would it be good for?
Backgrounds or getting a richer color, probably. They leave a film though, so you want to, be careful when you use them in the process.
But what could you use with them?
You can put them over nearly anything.
Over anything?
Yes, I'm not sure what goes over them or what would go over them well, aside from like your Poscas or acrylic or maybe like your acrylic wash, because they leave like a texture.
Yeah, that's why I keep thinking about it. And I'm like, oh.
Amy said, I made a video, ladies, face palm. Okay. We'll check it out when we're done here, unless she wants to show it. And I didn't, Sarah, but I know it's small victories. Actually, it's not small victories. Last night, I took 45 minutes and I went through every single book that we own to find a page. And I found it.
Yeah. And she got started on it right away.
And it's like a full-size page. It's not
a real
tiny.
page. A real page.
It's out of the book Circle of Life. That's what I'll tell you.
But I'm not looking at it because I don't want to cheat. Well, I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So I think of painting, base painting, like it's almost like I'm connecting the dots ahead of time so that when I go into color with the pencils, like the footwork is done for me. I just have to connect the dots. I just have to line up the coloring. And so it's not a lot of movement with coloring. My hands can die sometimes coloring with pencils. Je know what I mean. Jelly bean.
Yep, Amy, dead serious.
What?
She's like, what? Okay, Sarah, yay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's doing it.
That was a heavy sigh. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just hungry.
Yeah. Have you do you want like fast food or like quick food or like home food?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna take a break just a moment. Yeah, let's send them.
Let's see if I could find.
See, and this is where I prefer working with acrylic gouache or watercolor or everything has a time and a place for everything, right?
Hold on. Okay, Amy, good night. I hope you sleep well.
Night night. Night night. Good night, Charlie.
Is Michelle still here?
Probably not. It's like so late for everyone.
She might have laid down and fell asleep.
Mm-hmm. What color should her hair be?
Mm-hmm. Do you have a dress color idea? No. Okay. Maroon, like
her hair.
Yeah, burgundy-ish.
And then what color are you thinking for the dress then? Because this is all going to be like dark.
Oh,
I think. What did you see it as? Light? Like a time scene? I guess so. There's birds and
tree.
These things.
Yeah.
You could make it more like a sunset-y.
Yeah. Auburn. Light brownish.
I'll try.
Okay.
It's
Parader is here. All right, all right.
It's hard to for me to know what to talk about the later I'm on here.
Yeah. We'll probably wrap it up here soon.
Yeah.
It's 8:30.
Yeah. Yep. I can have some dinner. And start our weekend.
Cheers to the freaking weekend.
Okay.
Isn't that what it is? Oh, okay.
I have no idea. That's just funny to me.
I'm going to make a song about lurkers.
What are you going to say about them?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to come up with a song.
I can't wait. It's pretty funny with her lyrics. Careful. I've heard her lyrics before.
I still can't remember that song that I made up as I was driving Winnie.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it was such a good song. And then we got there, and after we unloaded everything and set up, I was like, hey, I did a song. And then I'm like, oh,
That's
stage fright, beyond stage fright.
I'm like, wait, but what's the song? And she's like, I can't remember. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you literally can't remember. Well, you just made it up, and you just told me you made it up. It was funny. I know what you mean though, because that happens to me.
Yeah. Michelle calls them lurky turkeys.
Lurky turkeys.
Turk and lurkin.
Turk the lurks. Lurkin' in the turkin'. I wonder why we call it lurking. I mean, I know why, but like,
what we call it?
Like,
should we call it like creeping?
Creeping,
or like spying?
Really creeping or spying, because it's it's okay to be there.
Yeah.
But I feel like they deserve a place at the table too.
Yeah, that's why they're getting a song.
Yeah.
Eavesdropping.
Eavesdropping.
That's a good one, Michelle.
I wonder, because I do it,
Yeah.
I do it.
I
lurk all the time, especially when I can't like really participate, or if I just need something to just be my background noise. And I said in the beginning that, shoot, if that's what this channel is for you, then more power to you. It's like listening to a podcast versus like watching a television show.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So you got to add to the song, like the podcast vibe thing.
Okay.
I think that would be funny, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Okay, now that you got it, you gotta understand the assignment.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
What time is it?
8:35.
All right, 5 more minutes, and I'm gonna say goodnight. Do y'all want to see me do this page more, or should I do this on my own?
Michelle says yes.
Yes, what?
I'm not sure.
No, I was just thinking.
What if it was the tune of I'm a smoker, I'm a joker, I'm a midnight smoker? Wouldn't that be great?
I think so. Okay. That makes it easy.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Got it.
So, Michelle wants to see it, and she says sounds good for leaving in 3 minutes.
Okay. Well, then I will keep it going.
I'm so excited to show my picture. It's so hard to not like get any input or like share it
Yeah, with anyone.
with anybody.
But that's why you're doing it, because like we don't have to have each other's input. And I think sometimes getting each other's input holds us back. So maybe that's, a lesson for me to understand.
That's right. Oh, to the song. Michelle says to the song it sounds good. Like I should do it to the tune of Joker. Yeah, okay. I can do that. That'll be so fun.
Yeah. Do it.
Excuse me.
You can't do it on this channel though. Be careful because you can copyright.
Oh, yeah. It won't actually play the song. It'll just be words.
Right. I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it will work either, but we'll figure it out.
Well, on that note, appreciate the very long thing. I'm so thankful we got through. Oh, where are you? Worlds Within Worlds.
Oh, is it underneath that book?
We got through the flamingos. The flamingos.
That's beautiful.
We got through it.
Wow.
It's done. And I'm very thankful to be done. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Yeah.
That's
done.
awesome.
And then now we are working on Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And we're working in the this book. Okay. I'll post a little something about it so y'all know if you want to come back and take a look at how we use the Karen Dash Neo 2s on this per request and see where we can go from it. So, hey, thanks, Michelle, for being along the whole time and being here, and Amy and Lori and Sarah and Keely and Robin and Oh, Carolyn and everybody. Appreciate you guys. Check each other's content out. Build beautiful communities. Offer grace, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Adios.
Toodles,
Good
my
night.
noodles.